Hello, hello. Sorry we are late. I've been on phone calls like all morning.
Oh, that's the
And this
worst.
ran long. Thank you for being here. And for once, this was not true, so that's good. Knock on wood.
Yeah. You should have just said that, hey.
Well, I didn't want people to be like, "Ooh, maybe it's not working, and there won't be a stream." I'm like, no, we will be streaming.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Don't abandon ship.
It could go forever.
I know. Gwynna is late, but here it's okay. We just started.
Started 2 seconds ago.
Yes. So, if anyone is lurking and doesn't know who you are, Becca, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Becca C. Smith. I'm an author with a book. Oh, pointing the wrong way. Cool book coming out with Inimitable Books, like Grandma's Little Secret. It's like less than a month away, so I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. I finished the actual editing of the book yesterday. Oh, I know. I love the inside. It's so cool with the bike. But I'm now today, the last thing I have to edit is the true or false section.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll be done with the audiobook, but I think I'm going to listen through the whole thing first before we start uploading it, just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Which of course takes like 7 hours to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, I have someone who's volunteered to listen for any issues if you would like to pass off.
Well, I know there's no major issues. The issues that would be bugging me would be like, did I miss a click? Did I miss a this? Like everything, all the words are there. Everything is said. But it's just like, and I was listening to audiobooks too, to listen to make sure that and I did realize I was being a little overzealous. Like,
I mean, I did that with the podcast as well. So I get it. We're of the same mind.
Yeah. So if there are some clicks here and there, I think like the amazing part about this microphone that I got was that it cuts out all background. But the part that I didn't realize is because it is so focused on the area in front, which is why it can cut out all the background, that even the tiniest like mouth to tongue click, it makes noise. Like in my other mic, it because it picked up all the background, it didn't pick up as easily. So I didn't ever have to edit so many clicks.
Yeah.
And then of course, I think I told you about the nightmare where people are like, oh, all you have to do is declick. And so I did that for the first 4 chapters and without listening through it. And I had cut all the audio. So those first 4 chapters the files are gone. They're done. I'd have to re-record them. Luckily, I had exported them already as MP3s. So hopefully there's no changes on those. Yeah, it's just, yeah. And then again, I was listening to audiobooks and there are, yes, declick was terrible. It ruined my audio. So I don't know what people use.
Yeah, I never did it because I was like, I don't trust.
Well, I made the mistake of doing a clip, right? And then I listened to the clip and it didn't quite take all the clicks out, but it did take out some. So I was like, oh, okay. So I did it without even listening to other.
Well, I mean, it's like when you do a test strand of hair and you're like, okay, like it's good enough. And you're like, you'll just do that everywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Thank God I only did 4 chapters and not the whole thing. But yeah.
I think you would have cried.
I did cry. I cried.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for crying for the 4 chapters, but if it had been everything, I think you would have.
No, I would have said, you know what? Let's see if we can get a narrator to do the audio. At least later. I'm all right.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah, exactly. At that point, I'd be like, I'm not narrating this one. It's cool. It's good. It's fine.
Yeah.
But everything else seemed to turn out right. I mean, I don't want to jinx it because I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but I think
I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah.
When I did that.
Plenty of wood. But again, the option is always out there that the audiobook comes out much later and we just get somebody else to do it.
It will happen. We just don't know in what form yet. Yeah. Because anytime we're like, yes, absolutely. We're like, you know what?
I know. I feel like there's been so many like little, but that's every book. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But yes, it is Grandma's Little Secret that I was doing audio for, because I just figured, because it's based on a true story, that it would be, I don't know, like a lot of people find it like it when like the narrator is the person who lived through it, even though it's fictional, but a lot of it is true. So that was kind of our thought process of why we thought it would be good for me to narrate. And since I've already done a couple audiobooks, it was like, okay, I just was not anticipating the mic being so sensitive.
Yeah. But this is awesome, Eva.
Oh, yes. Oh, and I think we're going to do for like, are we still going to do that for like a week? We're going to make it available as the audiobook as an ARC.
Yes.
So Eva, if you want to just, get the ARC version, that'll probably be, I'm assuming, getting everything done this week in terms of uploading and everything, that'll probably be next week. If we can. Yeah. Cause obviously it's so close to the book coming out that we don't want to extend the ARCs.
Yeah. We don't want to do it too long, but just,
yeah.
Because there were certain people who was like, yeah, I only want, so it wouldn't be through Audible as the ARC. It would be you download it somehow. But it's through BookFunnel.
It's through BookFunnel. I think if you, because I feel like when I've gotten ARCs through BookFunnel, I've been able to listen to it on my Audible app. But you might have to get like there's a ton of free audiobook apps that you can.
Yeah, because this isn't like we're uploading it to Audible and here's a free code.
Yeah, that's true.
But it will be listenable. In the vertical plane, what plane did y'all get? So we can stream horizontal and vertical at the same time. So if you go to our channel, you'll see the horizontal version as well.
Yeah. I know there's two versions. And if you were in the waiting room, it does automatically push you into didn't we figure that out? Into the vertical, and then.
Well, the weird thing is that it does that to some people, not others. So I think they're like randomly test, like, who are we going to push into the vertical?
Okay. And I mean, that makes sense. It is a beta kind of thing.
Yeah. Sending his email. So basically he could submit the form and just say he wants Grandma's Little Secret audiobook ARC and then give his email. Or you can DM me on Instagram, Eva, with his email, and then BookFunnel should have instructions for like, this is how it works.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, neither one of us has used BookFunnel for audiobook ARCs yet. So I think, it's going to be like a learning curve for us too. So
yeah.
I did upload my audiobook Dream Diaries to BookFunnel, but it was back when they first were doing it in beta.
Yeah.
And it was just because I was just going to do like a freebie for a while. And I feel like it was relatively easy. Like I remember it being very much like ACX, where it was just you upload each individual file. So I think
which is, I believe, what it is still,
yeah. Okay.
But I don't know what it's like on the other end. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I know. We should probably test it.
Okay, let's share the forest room code.
Right, I got all ready to go. I'm ready to type.
Ooh. Okay, I have all your tree selections up in front of me. So now I just actually have to do it in the app. For Delta 85 Juliet Mike Sierra Golf.
Juliet is my sister's name and Mike is my dad's name. So funny. You could have done Smith after that. Juliet.
I know, I should have.
That's so funny.
That I had no idea of knowing that. That's really funny. So for people
It's
who don't know,
Juliet too. Like, because
are they both going to be at your book event?
I mean, my sister and my mom are. My dad doesn't fly, unfortunately, which is wild because he has a pilot's license. But his current wife doesn't fly. So
Does he know how to watch a live stream? Because I had someone say that they unfortunately can't physically be at your thing, but wants a live stream of the event. And I'm like, sure.
like,
Don't know how yet, but we'll do it.
that would be fun. I mean, yeah, I know it. I mean, I have a lot of relatives that would love to live stream that, couldn't actually go to New York. You know what's crazy is people are scared of New York. Isn't that funny?
We're not all criminals.
It's not about criminality. I think it's just about being like a city. Like they are so used to like, I don't know. Like
I get scared of small towns because I've watched too many true crime documentaries. I'm like, if I don't hear the sound of sirens, how do I know that like someone isn't just like,
I'm the same way, or out in the middle of nowhere, like camping, and forget it. Like that to me is terrifying. Like, but a city, I feel safe. There's people, like, I don't know, like, but it's wild. People are actually scared of New York in the sense of like, it's just, they feel like it's intimidating. They're afraid of just like, I don't know, but.
I mean, I promise New Yorkers, we're like, we're nice, but we're not necessarily polite to like people on the subway.
I don't know. Everyone's so nice every time I go, like so helpful.
Right, because you don't like do anything to piss off a New Yorker. But like if you were like standing really or walking really slowly in the street, you'd then be like, but it's huffing and puffing and like
as soon as you'd see my confused, lost face, then immediately they're helpful and they're like, "Can I help you out, sweetie?" Like,
right, once you do that, but if they just see you from behind and you're like walking slowly, they'd be like,
let's move. Yeah, I've just always been, maybe it's because I constantly have a confused, lost look on my face. People always just immediately are like, "Are you okay? Do you need any help?"
Yeah. Too many humans and too few humans both frequent. Yes, I mean, I agree, but my limit of too many humans is like so much farther than other people, as we established.
Yeah, same. Like, obviously, one of my favorite places to go every year is Comic-Con, and that is like 100,000 people smushed into a room. So
yeah, I mean, I'd only be nervous because I'm like, am I nerdy enough to be here? Becca, what do I do?
Of course.
I know, but like that would be my fear, not like the other stuff.
Yeah. Totally.
Whereas like
think I'm a
other people would be like, there are too many people here. And I'd be like,
yeah, no, and it's interesting because obviously I'm a very anxious person. I have, and for whatever reason, crowds don't do that to me. Whereas like I have a lot of people that I know that get panic attacks as well, and crowds are a trigger for them. So it's just interesting. Like for me, I don't know why that's just not a trigger for me. I actually feel safer around crowds than I do when I'm alone. Maybe it does come from the traumatic events of Grandma's Little Secret. Because we live in the middle of nowhere.
You know what? It's a little bit harder for a single person to get to you if you're ensconced in a crowd.
Yeah, and you feel like you can ask for help. Whereas when you're isolated, and their house was on a cliffside on a remote island that you can only get to by ferry. So I'm seeing the pattern now of why
you're like, you know what?
A discovery here live.
Yeah. I mean, if they're in a mosh pit, yeah, but 30 men just random, I'd be like, no, that's more scary because of numbers game. But we're not going to go down that.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, because it's like, especially like if you're talking about situational, like if you're in a dark alley and there's one guy.
I mean, if there's a group of guys and it's a big enough group where I'm like, I don't think they're all going to jump me. But
I mean, if they all are menacing, then of course 30 guys is going to be scary.
Yeah, or like if it's a group of like 4 really drunk men and you're like, I don't trust, like, there's more than one, but you don't trust any of them.
Yeah, you walk to the other side of the road, or something. Yeah. But safety in numbers, as Regina says, always walk with somebody if you can.
Yeah, even while I'm not offended by your stuff, let's I do eventually want to monetize this channel.
Oh, is that like I didn't even
Apparently it's not a good thing. So people have been like on Nia streams to be like, don't say this stuff. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I wasn't going to, but like, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to put that online. Well, then, Eva, why? No, I know that, but I think you were in Nia's stream saying that we should be donating money to it because people were talking about politics in there similar to this, and that if she had to demonetize the stream because of those comments.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Eva was just being super careful about it for Nia. She was going to take her video down.
Oh, wow.
Because of it. I mean, she didn't have to put the comments up on screen. I'm just confused. Anyway, we're going to do our first.
Let's get to the sprint. I need to get to my true or false section.
Yeah, I need to finish doing all the stream admin for the next month, and then also do more book edits. It never ends.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what book are you editing now?
I'm editing 2 in tandem because deadlines got completely whack with Riley being in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Well, also her ACL tear, which just meant that like I had to be on top of her a lot more. So now she's better.
Okay.
But I'm editing A Shadow Dark and Daring, which is the sequel to A Diamond Bright and Broken by Holly Davis, and then also The Devil's Ruin, the end of the Love and Honey trilogy by Jessie Elliott. And I read it in its entirety and I texted her, and then I sent her edit letter, but I'm still working on like the inline because I like to read a book all the way through first as a reader before I start being like,
no, that's
clunky. This is buff, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. I love it when it's like sequels or ends of, because this with Jessie's, it's the end of the trilogy, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like, wasn't she one of the first people that you
I mean, this is a story that I've known the longest, but she was among the first group of people signed, yes.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. That seems so like full circle-y kind of feeling, you know?
I love it. Yeah. And Eva, if you think replaying sprints is weird, that's totally cool. But I like to. I know other people like to, and you know, you don't have to. It's there for the other people.
I didn't know they used to be taken down though. That's so funny. Like maybe it was a part of the way YouTube like did it. I don't remember that.
I don't know if it was that or if people in writing just like chose to take it down.
I mean, I did that for a lot of my live streams because it was messing up my algorithm in terms of, so I was just like, crap. I didn't delete them though. I just
unlisted them or privated.
Because I mean, some of them are like, you know, like original like NaNoWriMo live streams with Kate and like, you know, like I'm not going to delete that. I'm going to keep that.
Yeah. But yeah, I like to watch replays, and then when Kate, I think, was it when she was writing like you or another one in that video or the video that came out around it where she was like, she was trying someone's writing routine where she had to only write during sprints, and she was like, does that count replays? I'm going to say it counts replays, and then like was doing it.
Yeah, I think, that was something that I tried for a while. Where I wasn't, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to motivate myself. You know how sometimes you just go through stages like that. And so I was like, all right, well then I'm only going to write when I'm sprinting. So I'll just find live streams and then, you know, and just I'll write on a sprint. And it really helped me kind of get out of that. So it was good. It was good for my writer's block.
Yeah. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start the sprint. They're having a chat amongst themselves, which is totally cool. But add you in, where's the tab? In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. How'd you do?
Oh, I turned my volume off.
It's
It's okay. I forgot. Yeah, because I'm doing sound, so I can't hear the clickety clacks.
okay. We literally just ended, and I just came back.
Okay. Because I was all like, I see her mouth moving, but I don't hear anything. And then I'm all like, oh. And then I'm like, maybe she's muted. And I'm like, no, you turned the volume down. How'd you do?
I had an important phone call, but this one was short.
Okay.
Talked to my mom a little bit about like our schedules to be like, okay, so we're not going on our Vegas trip because Riley had gotten sick, and we're just like, we don't want to be away from her.
Yeah.
I mean, for a while we didn't even know how long she'd be in the hospital, but she's been home for 2 days now, and we're just still like, we don't want to leave her.
Yeah.
So then my mom was like, oh, like I had made an appointment to like do some stuff before. Like, are you still okay with me doing that? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I assumed that any appointments you had would stay in place, and then
Okay.
but we were just going to be home. And she's like, well, I wanted to check with you. And I'm like, I'm a homebody. I'm fine with watching Riley while you go out. Like, the point is that we're just not going to be across the country.
Yeah, exactly. Although if you went to Vegas, that's so close for me. I could go visit you.
I know. I'm sorry. I was excited. I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. But yeah, just.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. Well, I did get some edits done on the but the true and false section's bigger than I thought. It's like 16 minutes long, so it's going to take a while to get through.
I mean, you packed a lot of info in there.
I did. It's just funny. It didn't seem like that much in my head, but then when I was reading it out loud, I was like, this is a lot.
I mean, I loved it because for me,
I just got some feedback from from people that I had given the book to, and they were like so excited about that section. They were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you put a true or false at the end. That was so cool!" And I was like, "Oh, cool!" So it was definitely so far. It's definitely been. Because I know I love that. Like when you know something's based on a true story, you're like, okay, well, what's real? Especially with something with the paranormal involved. You're like, okay, is any of the paranormal real?
And so you're also right to be like, no, everyone should have this. This should not be the bonus content.
Right. Well, I know, but I totally get why, because it's a good marketing ploy to be like, hey, you can only get this in that. But I was just like, oh, but like I get the ebook all the time.
I know. It was like we both had reasons that were not like, oh, well, that's not a real reason, throw it out. But it was like, I'm glad. I was like, you know what? Becca's right. Let's do this. And
we ended up doing that fun chapter that, again, was your kindness and sweetness coming through. I'm all like, oh, yeah, let's do a part where she's all murdery. And you're like,
yeah, where she tried to kill you again. And you're like, and I'm like, we could. But
it was so funny. And I loved it. It was so fun. Honestly, it's kind of making me want to write the fake book of Winterbrook.
I know. I kind of want you to write parts of it too for marketing purposes.
Right? Well, what's funny is that in Geraldine's Alley, I created this whole backstory of like the way that the original copies came out, and that they were by this like Sophia Black, and she did all this like gilded edging and like whatever. And it was like, I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool to like write the book and have it published under her name.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, but yeah, that would take, the problem is it's not, I have the book that I wrote when I was like 12. So I feel like it would change.
Yeah.
And I keep making
like, what did I outline in the books that are published for me as an adult? Okay, where can I change the details, the nitty gritty?
I know that's the problem, is that I've really written myself into like corners because I've already solidified things in the actual books. Okay,
I think you've written yourself less into a corner than you think, but I'm also not pushing you into being like, write the whole book.
Write it out. I know. And then in this book, I'm like, there were like, I didn't even say how many books, but she was talking about like book 4 at some point. I'm all like, oh God, what am I doing to myself? Okay, I typed it in wrong before, so let me try it again.
3 Juliet X-ray.
I got it. Oh, that's so pretty. I love the roses. Or are they roses?
Yep, they're
I
roses. It's a
okay.
bouquet of roses, but for some reason they call it Juliet in the app. I'm like, okay, well, whatever.
Oh,
They don't have a Romeo thing though. They just call this Juliet.
oh, that's so funny. Eva, do you know where Winterbrook comes from? For me, I mean, obviously it's a kind of a common thing, but it was actually because I wrote the original version, like I said, when I was 12. But it was because there were these really popular flavored fizzy water called Winterbrook. I don't even think they make them anymore, but I loved them so much that I was all like, there just has to be a world called Winterbrook.
Winterbrook Beverage Group is a Seattle-based company that in 1992 acquired the LaCroix
No way.
and Cold Spring sparkling water brands from I'm going to butcher this German name, Heilmann
Oh my
Brewing
God.
Company. The company is now known as Winter Spacebrook Corporation, manufactures and distributes LaCroix sparkling water.
You know, that makes sense because I mean, that's what LaCroix is, right? It's just flavored fizzy water. Okay, but and everyone loves LaCroix. That's so funny. I wonder if it's the same formula.
You should do a video with it. Be like, there is also a Winterbrook vineyard with a space in Tasmania, Australia, which produces boutique wines and sparkling wines, but it is unrelated to the beverage company. But it's still sparkling and like.
Well, I mean, and it makes sense. Hello, Seattle. So yeah, but I just didn't know it was so localized. Like because we just bought it all the time.
Yeah.
But that is so funny. Oh wow, that is so funny.
The more you know, the more you know. Today I learned.
That is like blowing my mind because I have not ever had a LaCroix because it was so trendy and like my ex was really into them. So I was just like, whatever.
I only had one because I was having like lunch with my cousins or something.
Yeah.
And they had like gotten extras and I felt like I spent money on this and I don't know that I don't like it. So I'll try it.
Now that I know, I'll
try it.
This is like
life-changing, potentially.
Life-changing. It is lore. That is like my fantasy world is actually LaCroix. Like what? You know what I should do though? My favorite one was I think it was like black cherry or something like that. So if there's a LaCroix that is similar,
I think there is.
Then I should check and see if it's the same because I remember, like I seriously remember how that tasted. That's how much I loved it. So
okay, hold on. They have a cherry blossom that tastes like chocolate, and they have a black raspberry. But it doesn't seem they have one that's called black.
Okay, I'll have to look because I might be wrong too. Like I have to try and remember which Winterbrook soda so it wasn't soda, but you know what I mean. Which Winterbrook?
Beverage thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I cannot believe that. It trips me out so much. Oh, Regina, I yearn to go back to rewrite some of my crazy younger books, but it seems I have limited energy. I know. It's like anytime I have like a temptation to do that or whatever, I think about like the stuff I have the energy for, so yeah. Because I have this new series that I want to start writing. And so, but I got to finish this audiobook first. Honestly, my whole life has been this audiobook for like
your whole life has been Grandma's Little Secret for
it has, but I know you're right. Because before that it was the documentary. Or no, sorry. Before that it was the bags. And then before that it was the documentary. And then, yeah.
And then before that it was the book edits.
And I mean, it's
like I want you to have a break. I want you to have a break before it's like go in February, but also like we need the audiobook. So I can't.
Like I need the audiobook, but then I also need to make those Buffy bags, because it's like but those I think I need to give those gifts probably when it comes out because then it will, I think that would be more helpful in that sense, but
Yeah. And
I know. I
also,
literally have been saying that forever, I think. Like it's been 8 hours a day for like 2 or 3 weeks at this point.
yeah. And like that's a lot. And honestly, if you hadn't volunteered to read it, I would have been like, we're gonna
Yeah, I know.
we will
And
get
I think about that all the time. I was like, "Oh, I could have had somebody else do this." But I just at the same time, I was like, "Okay, again, it might still happen depending on how, the
we'll
listen to
see.
me goes." But I did it, so oh, that's nice, that's good. Screen breaks are good. I have to remind myself to do that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I want Riley to be okay, but something about her needing to be monitored more frequently is like, no, like I literally need to get up. It can't even be like,
Yeah.
oh, she's fine because she's in the other room and I'm not hearing anything. It's like, no, I need to go and check on her.
Yeah.
So
I know. It's at that stage, you just have to make sure she's okay.
got a client referral and booked a new private session. Huzzah!
Oh, that's awesome.
For you. I said I needed to do the stream admin, which I do, and I need to edit the books, but also the warehouse finally was like, we've added the stickers to the books in the warehouse, so we should start being able to sell through TikTok shop. And I'm like, I want to just like quickly do that. So I think that's gonna be my next sprint.
Fun. Oh yeah, we need to talk about that because I'm curious as how you want to do you want me to do stuff too on that?
I mean, I still need to find a way that I can mark you as like an allowed creator to use it, or if it's just like you're a TikTok shop, anyone can like tag your
I can send them there. I don't have to actually have but yeah, because then because you're right. I know what you're saying. That's like easy with TikTok shops because then they can just click on it.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, the book's not out yet, so it's fine.
No, I mean they have your labels, they don't have your books yet.
Okay.
I don't think. Well, it's unclear. They're like, we have the labels, and I'm like, right? Do you have the books yet? And they're like, and I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, I ain't expect you to have the books yet, but they should have them soon.
Okay. That's so exciting. Oh, I'm so curious to see how the TikTok shop works.
I know. For all we know, it's gonna be like, and I'll be like, well,
but you never know. I mean, that's the thing with TikTok. The thing about TikTok is it can be like that for a really long time. And then you get one TikTok that goes semi-viral, like 100,000, 200,000 views. And then you've got like 500 orders, So it's such a lottery with that.
Someone just messaged me about something that I completely forgot about in the chaos of everything. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Yes, I do have that thing for you. I just forgot what it was.
Oh, Eva said, I can add books into my TikTok shop. I don't get sales or remember TikTok, but I do have a shop. Yeah. I know. At first I was thinking of doing a TikTok shop for my bags, instead of Etsy, but I decided not to.
Okay, so let's start the sprint because I want to do that at minimum and then go back to the stream thingy so that I can then get to the really, really important parts of editing the books that are coming out.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. I am ready.
Okay, you can mute us. Sprint 2. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Are we back?
How'd you do?
Good. It's still, I'm on minute 5 of 16, so I still have about 11 minutes to go. But it's not as, it's good in a way because it's not as, even if there's tiny little clicks, like it's, I'm not as worried about it as much as I was with the actual book itself. You know what I mean? I'm still taking them out, but like it's not, I'm not going as crazy as I did with the book. Just a lot of breaths, so I'm taking out those.
I'm trying to figure this out because it says we haven't added any products yet, but then you say view shop and then you see our products.
Oh, what? You want me to check on mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you.
Okay.
Because also what's really annoying is that like I entered the inventory through the main thing and then it didn't sync to the TikTok shop, so I had to manually do it. Okay, now it loaded. I had to completely quit the app.
Oh, okay.
And now it's showing.
All right, which one is yours? I have 2 here.
And yeah, it's the one that says comma publisher because the other one.
Okay.
We got shadow banned too many times and I was like, I don't feel like fighting with this.
I know, man. They're rough. It sucks because one of my, like I have a bunch of, you know, burner ones that are fine. I've never been shadow banned, but like one of my Becca C. Smith ones, there's just nothing I can do about it. It just fizzles. I keep trying, like I keep giving it a break and then going back, and it's like, no. They're like, nope. Congratulations on the 1,000 followers, though.
Thank you.
Because you can put a link. Oh, you already did the link because you had a professional, though.
No, we were, and then we actually stopped being a business on here because they're like, you're already verified. And I'm like, yeah, with another account. This is still me. And they won't let us mark ourselves as a business.
I know, but it is better in a way because when you are a business on TikTok, you can't use all the music.
I know. So like, I'm not like too mad about it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I can't officially add a link that's clickable, but I put it, you know, in the.
Yeah, because the link that I clicked on your account goes to Lemon 8.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that because we never. I've tried to connect. Oh, now it says we can add a URL.
Yeah, you can. After 1,000, you can. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
Yeah. And I can connect to your store.
Okay, good. Because that for so long we couldn't.
No, you can only put a link on if you have 1,000 followers. That's why I was saying congrats on the 1,000 followers.
Thank you.
Yeah, because once you hit 1,000, you can put any link you want.
And then I'm gonna move the lemonade to underneath because we don't post there.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that's what we needed.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
why
goodness.
do you need the lemonade one? Do you need that at all?
No, but I don't think I see a way to remove it. I could be wrong.
Oh, really? Like what?
How did once I added it? Oh, it says show lemonade link. Okay, we're gonna remove that. There we go.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay,
we
have our shop set up now. Can I
that's so exciting.
Tag a product with any of these things that we've already posted, or is that not allowed after the fact?
I don't know, but it's very fascinating. Watch all these updates happening live. I literally just like scroll down to refresh, and I'm all like, oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I don't see that as being an option, but let's see. Let's say I uploaded a video that I took.
Eva, yeah, I don't know what lemonade is either. Although I feel like it's an insurance thing, isn't it? Or is
that's lemonade?
Lemonade, yeah, that's
right. Instead of Lemon 8. It's like TikTok's attempt at Pinterest.
Okay, gotcha. Because I saw like I actually have Lemonade insurance for my they won't let you sign a lease in Los Angeles unless you have renter's insurance, which is annoying. But Lemonade is like $20 like a year or something. It's like ridiculous. So, oh,
Okay, so it has to be a video. It won't let a photo have the product, but I can now screen record this and send it to the social media assistant and be like, by the way,
yeah.
this is so exciting. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Yay.
It's like the new year, certain people were finally like, oh, we're doing stuff that I've been asking them for months. And I'm like, you know what? They've done it. That's really what
Sometimes what did they say about marketing? You have to see something like 7 times before it actually clicks in your brain.
I know, but like I've been writing to them since like June.
Of course.
Of last year.
Well,
so it's more than 7 times.
It was for them it had to be double or whatever. The 14th time they were like, oh, okay. Ooh, nice.
Okay, let's
annual training. Oh wow, what kind of training do you have to do going on? What Eva says, I thought it was like TikTok adjacent because TikTok was going to get banned. Oh, was it?
Well, at first they're like, oh, Lemonade. And then they slapped their TikTok branding all over it. I'm like, if you didn't want that to get banned, why'd you do that? And it was just very confusing.
And now we all look back at that time and go, what was that all about?
I mean, I could talk about it, but I'm not gonna.
I know, we're not talking about it. Oh, did you already do that? Okay, let me do that.
Yeah, I just put it up. So 3, Mike, your dad.
Smith, his whole name.
7, Becca.
Yeah, actually, BE, we go so close. Yeah.
Becca, Echo, because I don't know. You don't have a middle name that starts with an E.
I mean, it almost is Becca. I mean, except that I don't use a K, but still.
Yeah. It's,
Beck.
B-E-K.
I do go by Bex. I go by Bex.
Yeah.
It's literally Bex. That's so weird.
Different spelling, but I love it. I love it. Bex and then G.
That's so funny. I mean, I know that's probably not.
That could be a new pen name for you. If you need
G. Everyone on the stream will know my nickname and know where it's from.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma! Bex G, Grandma. Oh my God, I love that. I got my whole family in there. My mom's favorite number is 7. So I don't know what the 3 is. The 3 is the only thing that doesn't work, but
well, 3 was one of my grandma's favorite numbers. Her other one was 11, but that's not
okay. Yeah, I go by. My sister calls me Bex. Most people call me Bex, like that I grew up with, and then my dad calls me Reeves because my name is technically Rebecca. Yeah, my dad either calls me Reeves or Kiddo. I'm still a kiddo at 52 years old.
Let your dad have it.
I love it, actually. I love it. It's an endearing pet name. Is that what you call them? I guess. But
yeah, I think so.
It just sounded weird when I said it. Like my dad doesn't.
No, but I mean, people call them pet names, nicknames.
I know. Just saying it out loud is suddenly was all like, wait, my dad does not treat me like I'm a pet, but
no.
Yeah, I love 11 too. I love the number 11, but my favorite number is 2, which is one of the reasons why I like 11 because the one you have to always add the numbers when you're doing numerology, so it equals 2. I know. I'm very weird.
No, I mean I'm like, yeah, totally.
I have this OCD thing too. It's like when anyone gives me a number, I have to add it up to see what it breaks down to. That's so weird. But I've done that since I was a kid. I just can't help it. I have to know. Not that it means anything to me. Like, I don't even know but for some reason, if it's in a 2 or a 4, I feel good. Like, oh, okay, that's good.
You're like, oh, it's even. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Even. I'm very much an even person. like the radio has to be on an even number, the volume.
Yeah.
If it's on an odd number, I have to immediately change it. And I've almost gotten into an accident doing that, by the way. I'm like, that has to be even.
That's not good.
I know, but it's like this compulsive. What are you gonna do?
I did all this math to be like, oh, what if I sell bundles of these books? It'll save people money, blah, 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 blah. And for some reason, I can't list the bundle on TikTok.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, whatever. Well, if they go to the Shopify website, which I can now finally like link through the website.
I was gonna say it's probably easier on TikTok anyway to just have the individual books, though.
Yeah, I mean, probably, but it was like, I spent time working on that thinking it would work and then finding out it doesn't. I'm like,
yeah, that's a bummer.
Okay, we're going to start our sprint because this is a 50-minute mark. 51-minute mark. Just missed it.
Sorry, I was just reading Eva's comment about the kiddo because it's true.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Okay, we're going to start even though I missed the 50-minute mark. In 3.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. In 3.
Numbers.
It adds up to 8, which is lucky in China. And is even.
Yay. Did I unmute it?
Oh, I'm muted.
Thank God. I was like,
Sorry.
oh God, what did I do? How'd you do?
I ate. I don't know why this is showing up as a code when I had changed it to just say the word code. Anyway, I ate a cupcake. I pet Riley a little. I took a bio break after like how many hours of working today?
Oh my
gosh. Yeah, I didn't do any work during that spring.
That's okay. I mean, I honestly, when I'm done with this audiobook, I'm hoping I finish today, right? Like listening to it and everything but what I swear, I'm going to take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and just do fun stuff.
Good.
I already have my friend Sarah coming over on Saturday, and we're playing Baldur's Gate together, and I'm all like, just gonna order pizza, play games all day. Tomorrow, I'm actually going out with my sister to finally go to bookstores.
Yay! Fresh air and work combined.
Exactly. And it's just good to have backup come with me because, I'm so shy and stuff. So, I was really intending to just do the one I'm going to. It's called The Last Bookstore. But now that we're doing the Barnes and Noble in Brooklyn, I'm wondering if I can use that to get into the Barnes and Noble in Glendale, because remember that's the one I wanted to do.
Yeah,
the one in Glendale.
I know.
Leverage
that.
I
Worst
know.
I can say is no.
Right. And I have so many stories there because I wrote so many books, so many screenplays in that Barnes and Noble, because they have a Starbucks in there. And that's where I was living when I first met Kate. And so we actually, because literally where I lived above that mall, right? And so my view outside my house or my apartment was the Barnes and Noble.
Yes, I do remember you saying that.
Yeah. So we walked across the courtyard, and that's where she got her first tarot deck.
I love that.
Yeah. And so if I did do it there, and Kate's going to be coming out,
Hold on. You can keep talking. I'm getting a call from my doctor, so sorry.
Yeah. That Kate's coming out, that she was going to help me. You know how they have somebody interview the person doing the event, and it would just be like a cute story. So anyway, but I'm still kind of nervous because it's a big Barnes and Noble, and it's in a really like primo spot. So I don't know if they'll let me do an event there. I feel like they kind of reserve those events for the bigger authors, if you will. Yes, Regina, it would be so fun, and it would be just be so nice to have that like little. It's so personal, you know what I mean? And so there's 3 bookstores in LA that are very personal to me. So like with backstory and meant a lot to me. So I don't know. So I kind of want to go to each one, but I also don't want to do 3 events. Kind of want to just pick one. You know what I'm saying? Oh. But yes, I'm Zara got us booked into the Brooklyn Barnes and Noble. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that maybe that could be some leverage. It's still iffy with the Glendale one, because like I said, it is like a, one of those, like, what are they called? Like mother stores. It's like a big one. You know what I mean? And it'd be so nice. But they literally have a whole floor dedicated to events. That's how big the events are there. So I would also be super nervous about filling it up. You know what I mean? I mean, LA would be way easier for me to fill up. I know it's huge. It's like, what is it? 4 stories or 3 stories? It's 3 stories. So yeah, that middle floor has a little bit of like the travel section, and then the whole other side of it is just for events. It's always set up for events. There's chairs and a podium and everything. So yeah, it's a little intimidating, but
That's so much fun finding out that my insurance apparently doesn't have any of the doctors in network who they all said
that's what happened to me. And it's so frustrating. That's what I'm saying, is that exactly happened to me. And that's why I keep saying I'm spending a fortune on insurance that covers nothing.
Well, I've paid a fortune on insurance that does cover stuff before, so this is my first time with them.
I not covered me too.
I think just more and more doctors are like, we don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're not doing insurances. But I'm like, I called them last month and was like,
I know. I did too. And then they were like, yeah, we take it. It's good. We're good. And then
2026 happens and they're like,
out of network. Yep. Same exact thing. So like when I go to my doctors that were supposedly going to be covered, now I have to pay the out of pocket, like whatever it is, like $150 just for the visit. And I'm just like, how can I, and I'm already paying like $800 for the insurance. I don't know. We just have to get rich. Didn't we decide that last time?
Yes, we did. But you know what? We're having an event at Barnes & Noble now, so hopefully that'll help.
Yeah, we're going to be that in Brooklyn. I'm so excited. I love New York so much. So I'm so excited to go. And like I said, I have a couple of friends that live in New York. They're already 100% going, but I told them, bring your friends if you can.
Yes,
so
yes.
They can bring a little crowd with each of them. Yeah. But I have people flying in too, so hopefully it'll be a big, like, what's considered a big crowd?
I know. To me, I'm like, I would be so happy with like 10 people or more.
I know.
I'm just like, we're tiny, but this is, so if we got above 10, I'd be like, great. But I need to tell my cousins who live in Brooklyn and be like,
please come.
My friends from New York interested.
Yeah, I think also I have a lot of friends from like way back that I'm only sort of social media friends with. So I feel like if I'll do like a bunch of social media stuff about it too. So who knows who may pop in, So
yeah, you have no idea.
It'd be really nice to see some people that I haven't seen in a long time. Be like a this is your life moment.
I would love that for you.
Although I'm kind of worried about the LA one. How many, there's so many. This goes back 30 years of living there. So anyone could pop up.
I hope nothing traumatic happens, but at the very least, your great aunt is dead.
I only get worried about exes showing up. Although one I would like to see, hopefully, maybe. It's been 30 years, so who knows what they look like now. But
hey, you know what? I hope what you want to happen happens. Whatever that means for you.
But the actual first thing is to actually get the event to happen.
Yes. Yes. But the Barnes & Noble in Brooklyn one, I was like, yes.
Oh,
and that's like, I got that news. And then the next day, Riley got hospitalized. I'm like, universe, I understand you need to keep people humble, but did you really have to?
No.
Like, I was being appropriately grateful.
Yes. Oh, that's such a bummer. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So, but then she's been home on Monday, and then was it yesterday or on Tuesday? I can't remember. Whenever I was messaging you, it was like a ton of this.
I think.
Yeah, it was a ton of the stuff about the event. So I was like, you know what? Yeah. It didn't get rid of it. It just delayed the excitement for it.
Now that means I didn't ever clarify with you. So that means you got us all three into. Oh my God. Oh, I want to go to Chandra's too, but I don't think I can go to New York 3 months in a row.
What, you're not made of money?
I know. And I already, because I was already going to do the joint one with Kate. And in my mind, I thought that was the only time I was going to New York. For some reason, I was thinking, oh, it just didn't work out for New York for my book. So
I wondered if that's what you were thinking. And I'm like on my end being like, no, like hammering away at being like,
I didn't know. I don't know why I assumed that. And so I already made plans.
Well, because I hadn't told you anything, which, on my end, I probably could have, like, I don't like when no news.
any
Thank
excuse to
God.
go to New York, so I'm thrilled. And let's face it, flying from I know it's so cool. Flying from LA to New York is like $99. It's not expensive to fly to New York from LA. It's just the hotel stuff, which I
Well,
might
I mean,
actually
if
be able
what
to
are you
stay.
doing with Snake when you come to New York?
Well, technically, with the first, with the Brooklyn Barnes and Noble, since it's on a Thursday night, I'm going to be flying in Wednesday,
Yeah.
so I'll be with them in the morning, and then I'm staying Wednesday night and Thursday night, and flying out Friday morning. So he's only going to have a 1 day away from me, and then my cousin's going to come in to check on him.
Okay, because if you're flying in with a bunch of family and you need to stay with them at a hotel, I don't have enough space to
Oh
house
no,
even
we'll
family
stay
members.
at a
But
hotel.
if it's like just you coming for one of them,
No,
I could very easily be like, I have a queen bed,
I
and you're
love
not a
that.
psycho, so I'm okay with you.
No, that would be amazing. But like, yeah, I am flying with a whole slew of family. My mom, my sister, and I might be flying somebody else out, but I'm not sure yet. So
Maybe you can get a group rate.
yeah, I mean, I just don't know if I should stay in Brooklyn or if I should stay in Manhattan.
Well, I mean, subways exist, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's just, I mean, you're gonna be there basically during the week, so
Yeah.
we should all be running. It's not like, oh, suddenly Saturday and half of them shut down or like
Well,
become
in
unreliable.
April though, if you're still offering, it would just be me. So I would love
That
to stay
yes,
with you.
that is there.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Yay!
open. I offered it to Kate, and I was like, wait, you're traveling with the husband at
Yeah,
minimum.
because that's her opening week. Like for me,
Yeah.
it's more like
Yeah,
mine
I
is
was like,
like,
wait, you're
okay.
traveling with your husband at minimum. She's like, yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't care if it was you and the husband. I've had like my married cousins stay before,
Right.
but I feel like
Sure.
you probably want more privacy and like other family members will be in. So like I was like,
Yeah.
offer still exists, but she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna take it. I'm like, okay.
That makes total sense. And that's going to be me for February. But
Yeah.
April, now that they're all coming out in February, I'm like it'll just be me. So
Yeah.
yay.
Okay. Let me
We have
create
one more
this.
sprint, right?
Yes, I'm setting up the code now. I just got so excited talking about the events that I was like, hold on, I'll make it later.
I'm so excited.
Uh
Yeah, I'm so happy they're coming out with me too.
I'm so excited for you.
It would be nice if my dad would come out, but he's a strange bird, you know. What are you gonna do?
We have a family friend who's staying with us right now, and he doesn't like to fly, and so
Yeah.
Because back when we thought we were doing the trip, there was then some talk of maybe I wasn't going to go on the trip just for like my sanity.
Right.
And my
Yes.
mom was like, "Oh, who do I invite instead?" And now I was like, "This person," and she's like, "Doesn't fly," and I'm like, "Okay, next on the list."
Yeah.
And then we wound up canceling everything because of Riley. So
I know. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it is very weird that my dad doesn't fly, but it's definitely because of his wife. Because, like I said, my dad has a pilot license. He flies planes. He's not scared to fly.
He wouldn't be able to just fly to come support you.
No. He's very
That sounded very judgy. I didn't mean to.
No, it is. It's like he's my dad is he just can never be alone. So whenever like he goes like after he got divorced with he got married originally, and then as he was getting divorced, he met my mom, and then they married for 27 years, and then as he was getting divorced with my mom, he was already into the next relationship. Like he cannot be alone. And then he becomes very codependent on whoever he's with. So if like his wife doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. So that's just, it's just something you accept after,
Yeah, no.
however many years, So it's fine. But honestly, I was thinking of doing, if I could, try to get an event going in Vegas. That's where he lives, in Vegas. Because I have a friend, one of my closest friends that I grew up with, And then my sister's best friend has lived there for the last decade, and she is an organizer. Like she is like, so she, honestly, I would just have to call Michelle and be like, can you get a book event going? And she would get it done. It would just be about, when I want to do that. Because then my dad would obviously come to that.
Yeah.
He would just have to drive like,
Oh
but
my
he would even
God.
complain about that. Like if I was like 20 miles away from his house, he would be like, oh my God.
Becca, there's a place called Buffy's Book Boutique. It's named after the dog who's there, which is wild.
Oh.
It has wide selection of books, Lego displays, games, and journals.
Oh my God. And that's in Vegas? Oh, I need to go there. Oh, that sounds amazing.
We have that. They obviously have a Barnes and Noble. They have a place called the Writer's Block, but they say that they do a lot of author events, but I'm not sure if they do like genre fiction.
Well, listen, now that you got us the Brooklyn Barnes and Noble, I have more.
Oh yeah, you leverage that.
Like, I'm already doing it. See, and if I get the one in Glendale, I'll be like, listen, I'm on a Barnes and Noble tour at this point.
Yeah. And then if we're sticking with the pet theme, there's a place called Copper Cat Books, which is named after the owner's cat, Dilbert.
No, anything with cat in it. I might have to do that. You know what I'll do too, though, is I'll call Michelle and ask her what her favorite bookstore is.
Yeah.
Because she's a big book nerd, so bookie. She's
I was like, well, it's Las Vegas.
It is Las Vegas. She could technically be a bookie, but she is not. But she is a big book nerd, so I will ask her where she.
And then there's a place called Las Vegas Books, which is just wide selection of books. Yeah. And then they have a dedicated shelf for autographed books by local authors. I don't know if you could pull the "My Dad's Local to You" card, but
I know, right? Kind of local.
Yeah. Yeah, Gwenna went to drive for the next sprint. We're going to start this sprint now because I'm too impatient to wait until the 35-minute mark.
Let's do it.
But
I have 5 minutes left. So
I believe in you. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. had to reposition to watch Riley.
Oh, hi, Riley.
She's just moping because my mom went out to run errands.
Oh, of course.
The audacity for my mother to leave her.
How dare she?
I know. The worst offense.
I finished.
Yay!
Suddenly.
Hold on. I want to turn on the camera reactions just for that because normally I have them off. I need to remember how to do this. Okay, turn on reactions, and then what's the one for confetti?
Oh, I think it's.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yay!
Balloons too. Yay!
I don't know. Okay, this one should be thumbs up.
Yeah. And then what's
Wait, why is it not reacting for me? Yeah, that one's double. I don't know. I turned on the reactions.
You have to hold it for a while. Oh, no, wait, you are. Huh.
I am. It's just not.
That's wild.
I don't know. I mean, I can click on them though from the menu. So
Yeah.
but that's still not the same. Oh.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, I thought I meant to click the.
That one works too, though, man. They all work.
Yeah, just exciting.
Yeah. So, but of course, I have to listen to the whole thing, which is another 7 hours of time.
Let's just celebrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna still try and get it done today, but I figured, if we get it done, and I can maybe upload it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think that'll be perfect.
I mean, would you want to listen and then upload them as you listen so that it's.
I mean, I could do that. I was thinking about that too, but then I thought I'd be leaving it open for 7 hours as I.
Yeah.
Then I was all like, oh wait, that might not work.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, I knock on wood, I don't foresee, any big errors. Maybe a pop here or there that I might have to fix, but it should be smooth sailing because I feel like I really went over it, but yeah, and then that's potentially could be it. Oh my God, I can't even. This has been my entire existence for like 3 weeks. Longer, really, because I've been recording it longer, but just in terms of editing.
The social media assistant just made a graphic about your book, and it includes the isolatedness of the home.
Oh, how funny!
Going back to our earlier thing, because I've told her, I'm like, here are talking points you could do about each of the books, but also she's been promoting the books enough that I've been like, I don't need to hold your hand on these anymore. So I just need to check and make sure that you don't say something happens in the book that doesn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, look at that.
That is so funny. Well, that's how it was, and now we know where my phobia comes from and why I like crowds.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good though.
It was so nice to have you, and we're doing the thing at bookstores, Barnes and Noble, but also the Mysterious Bookshop. And I'm so excited. I will be adding them to the Inimitable Books calendar just so people know, but it's I don't have the event links from the bookstores to share yet.
Yeah.
Most bookstores, not just Barnes and Noble, but even smaller ones, tend to not put it up until the month before, and we are the month before.
I know.
We just booked it, so I think for them they're like, oh, we need a week or something to figure it out for you.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll be the same for wherever I can get in Los Angeles. So.
I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. I love this book. I mean, it gave my mom a ton of anxiety, but in a good way.
I love your mom, man. You're so sweet.
It was if I didn't know that this was based on true events and that Becca was the little girl, I would be so losing my mind. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's so funny too because it's like when you're a kid, it doesn't feel traumatic. It feels especially I feel like especially in the '80s where I mean, you think about the movies we watched in the '80s, like Predator and Commando and Rambo, and, like, we're so inundated with, like, survival, type things that it just kind of felt like you don't and when you're a kid, I don't think your brain is developed enough to really understand true danger. But when you're an adult looking at a kid in danger, your heart is like, "Oh my god, it's a child."
I know. Yeah.
When you're actually the kid, it's different for some reason, but yeah, because even me as a fictional piece looking at it, I'm all like, "Oh my god, I'd have a heart attack."
Yeah. Oh, the caption for this is really good, but I don't think it's scheduled to go. It's scheduled to go out on Sunday.
Oh,
But I might share it with you early, just be like, look what
yeah.
she did.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, because she's been making posts, and I'm like, we gotta push. Grandma's Little Secret is coming soon. She's like, oh, absolutely. And I'm like, great. Just
Yeah,
want to make sure
I
that
got
that's
it.
like heavily featured in the rotation, because we just did a book giveaway for another Inimitable Books title.
Yes, I saw that. That was so cool. I
And
love giveaways.
yeah, and then Becca's hold on, let me get the dragon bag.
Oh. Let's get the red dragon.
It's a bag, Ready. She's looking at the dragon so suspiciously.
I know my cats just love the dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, which I'm gonna start doing more because I have to make another one of those now that I gave you that one. So I'm gonna wear my, meta glasses while I sew, so I can actually get some fun footage of filming making the dragons, and then I think I'll do some like TikToks and and bring up the pre-order. Now that I won't have the audiobook as my 8 hours a day moment.
Yeah, you'll be able to do some other things. But if you pre-order Grandma's Little Secret, and you can find all retailer links at inimitablebooks.com, lower on the page is a button to go to somewhere on Becca's website where she has the instructions for how to enter giveaway. How to enter her giveaway for this bag or other dragon bags that don't look exactly like this one. And
it's different fabrics, yeah.
Cool. But I love this, and
there may be more than just what I said in the video. So it depends on how, because I think I showed you how I found those gorgeous fabrics.
Yeah.
So I might make some more and put because once the actual giveaway happens, they'll be able to see the choices.
I love this dragon bag. I'm like, it's fine.
Oh, I'm so glad. I just swallowed my spit wrong.
Oh, no. At least you don't have to narrate anymore. So yes, everyone should pre-order Grandma's Little Secret if you're gonna be in the New York area in late-ish February, or also late-ish April. You'll be able to catch Becca doing some events. We're hoping to be able to say that about LA. But just stay tuned. Keep coming back to these streams. And thank you for being here, Becca.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I finished during the stream.
I know. Yes.
It's perfect.
Okay. Thanks to everyone who is here. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.